Hey everybody, James here. It is Comic Book Wednesday, and I do have quite a few different things to show. I picked up all my books for this week. I also have some stuff I want to show that's from the like past week and a half that I've either gotten through eBay or some extra stuff I picked up at the shop or whatever it may be. So I'll start showing you with the stuff I picked up this week. Previews. One of the first things I get these once a month. It basically shows you all the stuff that are coming out a few months away. Shows you this one will be the stuff that comes out in October. It includes like apparel, statues, the comics, like all the comic releases. So pretty cool stuff. It has a lot of the stuff on Forever Evil, which will be well, it starts in September with Forever Evil month with all the villain covers and the issue 1 of Forever Evil, and then October there's 3 spin-offs of Forever Evil. I can't remember exactly what they're called. I'll be getting all of them, and it shows you what tie-ins there are to the Forever Evil series. So be picking that stuff up. I suggest you guys that don't get previews, if you get a lot of comics on a regular basis, if you're getting 10 issues a week, something like that, you should probably be getting this. It shows you maybe some issues that you might be interested in picking up, some story arcs that maybe you're not going to be interested in, that you maybe don't want to pick up a certain issue for that arc or whatever. It gives you an idea of what's going on. Also, it's just like the order guide, and this is the Marvel previews. There's a separate little catalog. So okay, now let's go to the comics that I got this week. A lot of stuff, pretty heavy week. Talon issue 10. You've got Calvin Rose fighting against Bane and his minions, and still trying to get back at the Court of Owls. First story arc of Talon was really good. This second arc has been okay. Nothing exciting. Unwritten, issue 51. This is part 2 of the Fables tie-in. This is a fantastic series. I can't stress how much I enjoy Unwritten, and Mike Carey's writing with this. If you're looking to get in on this series, the first trade is a little bit kind of Harry Potter type deal, but as soon as you get past that, it gets really good. I highly suggest it. Harbinger issue 14. This is the last of the Harbinger Wars. I'm glad Harbinger Wars is over. This issue, I've actually already read this. You start getting into what's the aftermath of Harbinger Wars, and kind of starting like give you an idea what's coming up in the next story arc. A lot of stuff about Harada and what's going on with Project Rising Spirit and all that different stuff. So getting back to the good Harbinger, the stuff that I enjoyed. Bloodshot may still have an aftermath issue, but I think other than that, Harbinger Wars is over. Okay. Superman issue 22. You have Hive, you have Hector Hammond, and all of this having its effects on Superman. I've been liking the Superman title. I also get Superman Unchained. Next month or two, I will drop one or the other of them, depending on which one I'm liking the most. Right now, I like Superman better than Superman Unchained. Justice League Dark issue 22. It's part 3 of Trinity War. This issue is okay for me. I've already read it. I don't know a whole lot about Justice League Dark, and of course, all this Trinity War stuff is the different teams kind of breaking apart. They're not working together. And I think because of that, maybe this issue wasn't as enjoyable for me, because I'm not familiar with the Justice League Dark that's working together and how they, what their dynamics like, what their chemistry's like. So in this, they're kind of falling apart. So I'm still enjoying Trinity Wars, but this issue probably wasn't the best for me. Again, with Trinity War, this is issue 5 of Constantine. This is a tie-in. You don't need this to follow Trinity War. If you were worried about that, you don't need it. It's pretty interesting though. You've got Shazam following John Constantine, and you get a little bit of stuff with like Constantine trying to steal his powers. It's some pretty interesting stuff. It's a good story, but definitely not necessary for Trinity War. This is Dream Merchant issue 3. This is part 3 of 6. This is something I've really enjoyed. You've got this character, I can't remember his name. He was in a mental hospital. He basically can see on the other side of dreams. Like it's basically like the stuff of your nightmares is real, and it's trying to break into the real world, and he's going to be the one to stop it. It's pretty cool stuff. I really enjoy this story. I like these type of kind of odd dream world stories or magic stories, stuff like that. I like those, so it's pretty good. The Massive, this is issue 14. Yeah, this is part 2 of Americana. Really good. Massive has really been picking up lately. You've gotten through all the stuff with introducing what's going on in the world and learning about the characters, so the stories are really getting pulling me into them more, and I really enjoy this. Brian Wood writing it. He's doing X-Men. He also does Conan. There's a couple other things he does, but I really enjoy Brian Wood's writing. Lazarus, issue 2. I've already read this. It's really good. I really enjoyed issue 1. If you enjoyed issue 1, it's more the same. I mean, it's you're learning a lot more about the characters. You're learning a little more about our Lazarus character here, and some of the relationships with her own family, and starting to learn a little bit about some of the other families. It's pretty good stuff. I enjoyed that. I haven't read these yet. All these I've just shown you I've read. These I haven't read yet. This is Wild Blue Yonder issue 2. This is I read issue 1 of this. It's kind of steampunkish. They live on ships in the sky. I think the world kind of below is polluted or whatever. This is a 6-part series. I think I read. This was pretty good in issue 1, so I'm really excited to see issue 2. Superior Spider-Man issue 14. I know you're probably thinking, what am I doing with Superior Spider-Man? I don't read that. Well, you'll see later in this video, I did pick up some Superior Spider-Man, so I'm on board with this now. I haven't read this issue yet, but looking forward to it. From Print issue 2, I just about didn't pick this up. This is a Joe Hill book. Issue 1 was okay. I was going to pick it up, but when I went to go look at issue 2 and I saw it there, I was kind of like, I don't even really remember issue 1 that much, so it didn't really stick in my mind that much that I was really interested in picking it up. But it's only a 3-part series, so I thought, hey, we'll stick through it, and it's this issue and one more. So, and then I really enjoyed issue 1 of this. I know a lot of people were kind of up in there, but it's Batman Superman issue 2. It is Jay Lee on the art. Really excited to see what happens here. They're on Earth 2 now, so very interested in that one. So that's the stuff that I picked up for this week. And get out of here. Dog's trying to come in here. That's the stuff that I picked up for the week. So let me show you some other things that I've picked up. This is last week I didn't get this. This was one that it came late to my shop. I ended up picking up Friday, Harbinger Wars issue 4. I've been on Harbinger Wars, so picked it up. It was okay. I'm glad Harbinger Wars is over. And then I was talking to a few of the guys. I guess we were talking about it on Comic Book Roundtable, and they were talking about how much Superior Spider-Man, how much it improved. And I'd read issue 1 of it, and I didn't care for it, so I dropped it then. And they were pretty much telling me, hey, once I got to issue 2, it really got good. So I went back. I just saw what they had at my shop still sitting on the shelf. So starting with issue 7, I started reading, and so I got issue 7. Issue 8. issue 9. This is a great cover on this one. It's actually a really good issue too. Issue 10. For some reason they didn't have issue 11, so I didn't get that one. Issue 12 and issue 13, and you saw that I picked up issue 14 this week. I really enjoyed it, so I enjoyed it enough to put it on the pull list, and I will be picking up Superior Spider-Man. So glad that I picked up on that suggestion and really enjoyed it. Also got this trade. This is, if you're a Richard Corben fan, this is from the Haunted 4 books that they did, which are Edgar Allan Poe and H.P. Lovecraft stories. It's all black and white. It's typical, you know, it's Corben, Richard Corben art. The Poe stories are okay. I'm not really, I don't think I'm a huge Edgar Allan Poe fan. The Lovecraft stories were pretty good though, and maybe that's because I'm a big H.P. Lovecraft fan, and so I knew all the stories prior to. The other cool thing about this, like the first story in this is the Raven, so you get the Raven comic, and then as soon as it gets to the end of the story, you have the Raven poem. So every story, you get the comic and then you have the story afterwards, so you get to see it in both mediums. This is marked as a $30 book. I picked it up for $7. It's really good. I really enjoyed it. If you're a Richard Corben fan, I suggest it. If you can get it for that price, I wouldn't pay $30 for it though. Okay, and then this is something I just got it in the mail today from eBay. Scott Rang with Comics has gone on and on about how good this series is. I've heard a few other people talking about how good it is, so I went ahead and I found a lot that had issues 1 through 9, so I went ahead and picked it up. X-Men Legacy. So it's issue 1, issue 2, issue 3. Really cool covers on these, by the way. Issue 4, issue 5, issue 6, issue 7, issue 8, and issue 9. And if I enjoy this, I know they have 10, 11, 12, 13, and 14, I believe it's up to now, at my local shop, so I can just run down there and pick those up. If I'm enjoying it and I'll be completely caught up, then I'll have the whole series. So that's the stuff I picked up this week. Let me know what you think. If there was something I didn't pick up you think I should be getting, let me know. Leave a comment. If there's something here you want to know more about, let me know. And I'll do my best to put up a video or let you know what I thought of it. And other than that, please give me a thumbs up, thumbs down. If you thumbs down, let me know why. Leave some comments. If you're not subscribed, please subscribe. And to all my subscribers out there, thank you very much for subscribing. I enjoy making these videos, and I hope you enjoy watching them. So thank you very much.